you're saying, I get what the Clintons get out of it. They get to staff their whole team in the Clinton Foundation, among other things that they get from the foundation. They personally get enriched at unbelievable numbers. I get what Doug Band gets out of it. Teneo goes over to Dow Chemical and the donors and goes, now give me the money for setting up those contacts. But wait a minute. The part that the rest of the media almost never talks about, but what do the donors get out of it? I understand who the corrupted is, but who are the corruptors? And why do they do it? On one consultancy alone, they paid Teneo alone $16 million in 2012. Dow Chemical did. Well, let's look into what they care about. The donations from Dow Chemical are particularly notable for several reasons. First, because of other emails revealed by WikiLeaks and other Freedom of Information requests. We now know that Dow Chemical CEO Andrew Liveris was granted special access to then Secretary Clinton back in July 2009. At the same time, he was embroiled in ongoing litigation with another Clinton Foundation donor, Kuwait, over a failed joint venture that would have netted Dow $9 billion in cash. Now, when you've got $9 billion on the line, you're going to want that access. Look at this, both sides playing ball, both Kuwait and Dow Chemical. No, I'm going to give you more money. No, I'm going to give you more money because they got to win that case. There's $9 billion on the line. Who cares about $16 million to Teneo for a consulting project, $3.5 million of which goes to Bill Clinton for his honorary chair? Who cares about giving a speech for $450,000 or $700,000? Who cares about giving $1 million or so to a Clinton Foundation? You got $9 billion on the line. This is why they want the access. This is why they give the money. This is how the system of corruption works. By the way, how did it turn out? As Band notes in his memo, 1 month after being granted special access to Secretary Clinton, Liveris invited President Clinton and Band out for a day of golf. Moreover, shortly after his meeting with Secretary Clinton and golf outing with President Clinton, Liveris, remember that's the CEO of Dow Chemical, decided to donate $500,000 to the Clinton Global Initiative. Oh, look at that. I get a little access, you tell me what I need to hear, and all of a sudden, right afterwards, here's another $500,000 to the Clinton Global Initiative. I'm sure it was all a coincidence. And of course, some few reporters have also pointed out the most obvious thing in the world, and so we on the Young Turks here, which is if Dow Chemical and UBS and Barclays and Kuwait and the King of Morocco all cared so much about fighting for global poverty and to help the health of the world, there's a lot of different charities they could have given to, but they didn't give to those charities. They gave to this charity because they wanted something in return. They're serious people with serious business on the line. Finally, well, we've been saying all along, but these guys knew that, it just didn't share it with us, meaning the whole Clinton world, as they call it, the Clinton team, the Clinton campaign. Well, in the emails you see, they knew all along. That brings us back to Nick Confessor for the New York Times. He says, generally, the emails show Clinton's own closest aides troubled or horrified by things that her surrogates have spent years waving off. They keep telling you, look away, no big deal. Meanwhile, internally in the emails, they're like, this is a huge deal, because this is how things actually work in our deeply corrupted system.